Hi guys! In this episode of Trail of Curiosity, I am really excited to be reacting to the newly released teaser trailer for the new Walking Dead spin-off, The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live. The spin-off with probably the best title out of the bunch, because I really like the statement, The Ones Who Live, which was a line that they said at the end of the main series, and I liked what it meant for the Walking Dead series, because it's kind of like the opposite of the statement, we are the Walking Dead, which you remember Rick said in the original series, in the main series, all the way back in season 5, and it's been like the whole theme of the series that the title of The Walking Dead refers to the main characters who survive by telling themselves that they are the Walking Dead, you know? So I kind of like how that is basically the opposite statement of that, which I guess the whole point of this series is that they're gonna survive by telling themselves that they are the ones who live. And I just like the kind of sentiment that it portrays. I like it. I like what it meant. And yeah, I'm really excited to finally be seeing some major footage for this series. Obviously, we're probably still way off from getting the main trailer, which is definitely something that we're gonna get. And that's probably gonna happen at some point next year when we're gonna get the trailer, or the soonest, it's probably gonna happen after the series finale of Fear the Walking Dead, which is still at least like, I don't know, like 7-8 weeks from now, because we still have the Daryl Dixon series first season finishing off before we get to that, and then 6 episodes of Fear the Walking Dead before we're done. And I'm excited for that final 6 episodes of Fear as well. But before we get into my reaction to the teaser, and then obviously getting to it shot by shot, I do want to just talk a little bit about some of the things that have been revealed at the New York Comic Con, I think it was. This is where the teaser trailer has come from. There has been some reveals about the second season of the Daryl Dixon spin-off, there's also been like a thing that Scott Gimple has said about the Walking Dead universe, which is really, really funny, and I don't know if you guys have seen it or not, but he has said that the plan is for all the spin-off to eventually coalesce into one. I know what you can call that spin-off. Maybe something like The Deads Who Are Walking? That could be a good title for a spin-off, you know? The Walking Dead. The Dead Who Are Walking. Honestly, that's actually not a bad title for a chapter in my ongoing zombie story, which I very rarely write on Wattpad. You can check it out. It has like 5 or 6 chapters, I believe, which are small chapters, like 1,500 words each, but it is a story that I want to write. So it could be a good name for like a chapter. I'm definitely going to write that down, you know? The Dead Who Are Walking. It's a cool reference to The Walking Dead, because my zombie story, Dead Inside, that's what it's called, is already inspired by The Walking Dead, you know? It's basically my take on The Walking Dead, in a way. But yeah, I'm getting a little bit sidetracked. So the second season of the Daryl Dixon spin-off is going to have a subtitle called From the Book of Carol, which, what the fuck does that even mean for the Daryl Dixon spin-off? So if they're gonna be subtitling it like that, does that mean that half of the spin-off is gonna be about Carol getting to France? Like half of the second season is gonna be about that? If she gets to France, however she gets to France, then how is Daryl gonna go back? Why hasn't Daryl gone back? Like, what the fuck does that mean? I feel like that has just opened so many questions about what the hell does the spin-off of Daryl Dixon spin-off, where is it going to go? Because, like, remember, they made it into a Daryl Dixon spin-off when it was originally a Carol and Daryl spin-off, because Melissa McBride didn't want to move to France or to Europe to shoot that spin-off. After it was changed to, like, a spin-off set in France. So, what the fuck does that mean? I don't know. And there was also some rumors that potentially there was gonna be an Aaron and Gabriel spin-off being announced, or at least an Aaron spin-off, but I don't see any information about that, so I assume that was just a rumor, even though I wouldn't be against that. But yeah. Lots of exciting stuff, and I'm really, really excited to see what this teaser trailer is gonna offer to us, because the last one didn't really give us much, did it? And there has always already been some things that I think I've been spoiled about, but we're gonna talk about them as we get through the shots. So I guess without further ado, let's get into the reaction to the trailer, a teaser trailer in 3, 2, 1.
I tried to get away. Please know I tried. I tried, but I failed. Just know I love you.
I'm glad we get to hear him. February 2024. Is that it? That is so short, man. You know, they literally could have just given us the last teaser that we had where Michonne was the one talking about Rick and this one together. They easily could have just given us that, you know? There's no reason why they split it into 2 annoyingly empty fucking teasers. I don't like that. I don't like that because it doesn't give us really much. And basically the most interesting things that I'm going to talk about once we get through it shot by shot are things that I was already kind of spoiled about. But again, we're going to get through it shot by shot in a little bit. I just want to watch it one more time before we get into that. So let's get into it again in 3, 2, 1.
I tried to get away. Please know I tried. I tried, but I failed. Just know I love you.
I'm so excited though. I'm so excited about this. I hate how annoyingly cheeky they are with these teasers because you assume that it's going to be 36 seconds, but it's only like 28. The rest of it is just promoting the fucking AMC channel or the Walking Dead universe or whatever and other videos. And that is so annoying because it makes me think that there's going to be more than it actually is. It's so annoying. But yeah, there's not very much to talk about without getting to it shot by shot. So I guess without further ado, let's just go. Starting off with the first shots of Rick walking through the red mist, which is pretty cool. And something weird is happening over here that I'm now really thinking about after watching, after being kind of spoiled about things. Here in this shot, there's something weird about his right arm, don't you think? Because look how his left arm moves normally, looks normal. The right arm looks weird. Then here, there is something weird about his left arm. Although he looks so badass. It's so cool to see Rick killing walkers again, man. I love that. Dude, I can't wait to watch this. But yeah, something looks weird about the hand. People have talked that is like he's lost his arm and that is like a fake arm. I think that, I mean, I don't know how true that is. Because there is a weird, is that a weird strap or is that the thing on the jacket that is up there? Because his arm looks like it's chained to something. But it also looks weirdly skinny, so I don't know what that's about. Does that look like his actual arm or it's like a prosthetic to you guys? I can't tell. I genuinely can't tell. Let's look at some other shots to see if we can see more. So this shot here of him looking backwards, I was just gonna say that it might be a certain shot that we have seen behind the scenes of him looking at something and then walking in the opposite direction, which clearly is gonna be like the cliffhanger of an episode. But he didn't have blood in those behind the scenes shots, so I don't think that's gonna be it. Although it does kind of look like exactly how that shot looks, so maybe they've added it in post. So there's him killing walkers. That really makes it look like his army is getting destroyed. Here we see his right arm, but we don't see his left arm. Here we see that shot of the painting of Michonne. And that is once again his right arm. Then we have some shots of Michonne in her badass outfit. Killing walkers. And that's fucking it. That's so little. That's like 20 seconds. This is... I hate these teasers. I hate these teasers. Give us the main trailer, AMC. For fuck's sake, there's nothing to talk about here. Like, there's hardly also even, like, a shot that I can use for, like, the thumbnail of this video, because everybody is using, everybody's using this shot. I'm pretty sure even the video itself used that shot, but I like to be unique in my picking for a thumbnail, so what the hell am I supposed to go for? It will have to be this one. Most likely it's gonna have to be this one, yeah. But yeah, there's not really much to talk about when it comes to this spin-off, you know? I mean, when it comes to this teaser, not the spin-off, I'm really excited for the spin-off. I want to see how exciting it's going to be, because as I've talked before, to me, my general expectations for the different Walking Dead spin-offs were that the Dead City one was going to be the most boring, because it's just going to be the same kind of character interaction that we've had in the final season of the main show. And it just didn't seem the most exciting thing when it comes to its premise. Oh, Maggie's kid gets kidnapped and Maggie and Herschel have to work together to save him. It's basically what the plot of season 11 was largely, multiple times. So, it just doesn't seem particularly exciting, you know? The Daryl Dixon spin-off seemed like it had the most promise, because it was the craziest one with the craziest plot, and I said it multiple times that it was either going to be the best spin-off or the worst, with no in between. And so far, it's the best spin-off. It's the most exciting, the most different, the most new, with the newest character interactions, because it's largely, I mean, it's almost pretty much exclusively new characters besides Daryl, so yeah, it's refreshing in that regard. And I felt like the Rick and Michonne spin-off was going to be somewhere in between the two. I don't think that it's going to be as good as the Daryl spin-off, but I think it's 100% going to be better than the Dead City spin-off. And my opinion on this still largely is the same. I feel like it's going to be pretty decent, but it's still like Scott Gimple working on it, I'm pretty sure. So how good it's going to be, it's not necessarily clear, because Scott Gimple can write both some good stuff, but also some not so good stuff. So yeah, I think it's going to be pretty good, but maybe not as good as people are hoping it's going to be, you know? Like, for me, I think it's going to be a solid 8 out of 10, but for me, the Dead City spin-off is like a 6, realistically. It's like a 6, 7 at most. The Daryl spin-off is like a 9 out of 10, and this spin-off, I feel like it's going to be right in between with like an 8 out of 10, but yeah, I don't know. That's just kind of how I feel about it. But I'm definitely excited. I'm definitely excited to get like at least a proper trailer to get more of an idea of what the plot of this is going to be, because remember, it got changed from 3 movies to 6 episodes, so they definitely retrofitted the plot into something different. So I'm just not exactly sure what the plot is going to be. Like, how are they going to establish and defeat the CRM in 6 episodes? Unless, again, this is not going to be the final defeat of the CRM, or unless this is going to be a spin-off that is not going to have just like 6 episodes and it's going to have more than 6 episodes. But from what I know, it's just like a limited series. It's like 6 episodes and done. And the moment in the last Daryl Dixon episode, which was episode 5, where Carol says that somebody came back, makes me think that Rick must have come back. You know? But yeah, I don't know. I am curious, what do you guys think about this teaser? Do you think that Rick has lost his hand? I'm personally pretty okay if he does, because it's a cool... I mean, it's something that happened in the comics that the show never did. It only played around with injuring his arm heavily, because it would be too expensive and too annoying to deal with having the main character not have his arm. And they did, to compensate for that, they made Aaron lose his arm, you know? And it works fine because at the end of the day, he's not like the main character, so there's not as many scenes that he needs to be featured in. And to be honest, at times I feel like even when it comes to like Aaron's arm missing, I buy that he has lost his arm and that the mechanical arm is just like a mechanical arm, you know? But sometimes it does break my immersion a little bit because it's kind of obvious that the actor still has his arm, you know? But yeah, comment your thoughts on this trailer, teaser trailer down below, and let's have a discussion about this. And also, before we end this video, I just want to give a huge shout out to my currently 2 patrons on Patreon, Deadpool and Corby Dead. Thank you guys for your support, I really appreciate it. It really means a lot to me that you have decided to support me, you have continued to support me for such a long time. I hope you continue to enjoy my content and continue to support me going forward. Thank you very much. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe. Also, check out the description to my Wattpad, where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you don't enjoy my stories, or simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to my Patreon, my Coffee account, or my PayPal, where you can pledge your support and help get the channel going, help support me so I can keep writing the stories you enjoy, and help support me in my transition. Because for those of you who didn't know, I am trans. But if you don't want to do any of that, that's completely fine. You can still help me out in other ways, like liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and especially sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. And I think that's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!